Thanks for joining me as I travel the world, going from fine dining through to street food and local specialties, all in an effort to find the world's best seafood. Hey folks, I'm fresh back from a trip in Nepal and really looking forward to some great seafood. Tonight we're going to a new place for us. It's called Hasaki. This place has been around for 33 years in the East Village of Manhattan. Located on 9th Street, Hasaki has a really extensive menu, from really eye-wateringly expensive chef's choice menus through to more reasonable a la carte pricing. They also have a bunch of specials of the day, including 3 pages of sushi specials for the day. In the end, my wife decided to get a standard sushi set. I ordered the Premium Sashimi set, and we got a grilled snapper head to share. I also ordered a carafe of Kurosawa Ginjo Sake, mainly because I love the director Kurosawa and the description sounded pretty good. The atmosphere and ambience of Hasaki is really nice. The serving staff were also really attentive and explained things and checked if you had any allergies. It was a really nice experience. Each of our sets came with soup or salad, so we got one of each. The salad was really nice, and surprisingly so too was the sake, a nice change from drinking local beer in Nepal. Now, onto the snapper head. Have to say, it smelled kind of fishy. If you're someone who doesn't like fishy, so to speak, smelling fish, the smell might put you off, but the flavor wasn't like that. Digging around the head, there was a reasonable amount of meat, but not nearly as much as you would get on a similar sized yellowtail head. Overall, it was a well-balanced dish with the radish and soy sauce and lemon juice, and thoughtfully they gave you hand towels again at this point in the meal because most people are going to get their hands dirty eating this one. Next up was my sashimi platter, and beautifully presented. I have to say, for $65 I was surprised how small it was. Of course, the most premium fish is hugely expensive, so let's see how it really lives up to that. Taking a look around, the otoro, fattiest part of the tuna, it's certainly incredibly marbled. It's a high quality tuna. Having said that, it's actually not my favorite cut of tuna. I much prefer the chutoro or even the maguro, the dark red tuna. Better flavor, and I don't know, I just don't personally like the greasy texture of the fattiest tuna. The chutoro, on the other hand, was just fantastic. Again, it was a pretty tiny slice though compared to what you get of similar quality at similar priced restaurants. The uni, wow, they only listed this as coming from California. I have to assume it was Santa Barbara. This may be the best uni or sea urchin I've had anywhere in USA. Really, really fantastic. The horse mackerel served with ginger was good. It was really firm. It wasn't as flavoursome as some of that I've had recently, such as the last sushi bar that I brought you guys from Manhattan. The red snapper was great, but that's never a very flavoursome fish. And then the sashimi octopus. Now this was prepared from a giant octopus rather than the traditional sideways slices down the length of the legs. Here we've got cross sections of the giant legs and then one of the huge suction cups cut in half. And again, this was outstanding. The best octopus I've had at any sushi bar anywhere in America. Really, really fantastic texture. The cross section of the leg was almost like eating a good quality scallop. Folks, leave me a comment below. What do you think of the look of this video? I'm filming it with a new little Micro Four Thirds Olympus camera, something that's still nice and discreet to take into restaurants, but hopefully with a better image quality. Let me know. Overall, the sushi was a little bit of a letdown. I mean, the unagi was full of bones, the yellowtail was actually a little bit chewy and didn't have that great flavor. All the rest were fine, but comparing it to similarly priced sushi sets from nearby Japanese restaurants we've been to, I think this one is a little bit behind them. Having said that, for me, the uni and the octopus alone were already worth the visit for me. Just outstanding. You don't last 33 years in New York unless you're doing something right. Overall, taking a look at the damage, including the snapper, the sake, the sashimi, and the sushi, coming in at $154 including tax, or just over $180 including tip as well. Not a cheap meal, but a nice welcome home for me. Thanks for watching, folks. Please do like and subscribe, folks, for your seat at the table as I continue my search for the world's best seafood.